6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister says Pakistan is committed to ensure successful implementation of CPAC. The acting president has emphasized the need for collective efforts to address national challenges. The Deputy Prime Minister says Pakistan will continue to pursue mutually beneficial cooperation with regional countries. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the occupation forces martyred 7 Kashmiris during the last month. 45 more Palestinians were martyred in the latest Israeli attacks on Gaza today. In the ICC Women's World Cup, Pakistan will play their first match against Bangladesh in Colombo tomorrow. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has said Pakistan and China are iron brothers and their unbreakable bond continues to deepen, ensuring peace, progress and prosperity. In a post on social media platform X on the occasion of the 76th National Day of China, he mentioned that his recent visit to China in September this year further strengthened bilateral ties across all spheres between the two countries. He said we remain fully committed to ensuring the successful implementation of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, as well as its transition to the second phase with 5 new corridors. The acting President Syed Yusuf Raza Gilani has emphasized the need for unity, dialogue and collective efforts to address national challenges and ensure political and economic stability. He was talking to the Senators Gurdeep Singh, Asad Qasim, Sardar Mohammad Umar Gurgej, Falaknaz Chitrali and former MNA Maiza Hamid, who called on him in Islamabad. The acting president said strengthening democratic institutions and promoting inclusive development are key to Pakistan's progress. He called for coordinated efforts by the federal and the provincial authorities to provide timely relief and rehabilitation to the flood-affected people. The acting president Syed Yusuf Raza Gilani has said Pakistan attaches great importance to its brotherly relations with Syria. Talking to the Syrian ambassador Dr. Ramiz Arrahi in Islamabad, he said Pakistan and Syria have always stood by each other during times of trial. He said Pakistan played an effective role in the resolution of Syria's membership in the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. He said Pakistan is ready to assist in Syria's reconstruction. The Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Isaghdar presided over a meeting in Islamabad today to review avenues for enhancing cooperation with regional countries. In the meeting, the participants discussed strengthening cooperation in trade, commerce, connectivity, energy and people-to-people exchanges. The Deputy Prime Minister underscored that Pakistan will continue to pursue mutually beneficial cooperation to advance regional development and collective well-being. Baroness Noshina Mubarak called on the Deputy Prime Minister Isaghdar in Islamabad today. They discussed the strength of Pakistan-United Kingdom bilateral relations, the importance of parliamentary exchanges, and the Pakistani diaspora in the United Kingdom. Baroness Noshina Mubarak also inquired about Pakistan's flood recovery and mitigation efforts. Isaghdar appreciated Baroness Noshina Mubarak's continued efforts to further deepen ties between Pakistan and the United Kingdom. The Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb has said Pakistan and the United States are deepening cooperation in energy, mining and technology sectors. In an interview with Bloomberg News, he said Pakistan is planning an investor conference in Washington later this month to draw American investment. The finance minister said progress followed a new trade deal with the United States, setting a 19% tariff lower than regional peers and well below the tariff imposed on India. He said the raid boosted Pakistan's exports competitiveness and helped it emerge from crisis. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. The Minister for Kashmir Affairs, Engineer Amir Maqam, says the federal government will provide all possible assistance for the rehabilitation of the flood-affected people in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Addressing a check distribution ceremony among the flood-affected families in Swat today, he said the federal government is well aware about challenges being faced by the people affected by rains and floods. The minister thanked the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif for his special attention for the flood-affected district Swat, where restoration of electricity and gas was made on priority basis. The Minister of State for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony, Kale Das, says the government has taken several steps to empower minorities politically, socially and economically. Talking to the French ambassador Nicolas Joly in Islamabad today, he said minorities have complete freedom to live according to their religion and customs in Pakistan, and their religious festivals are celebrated at the government level. He said the establishment of National Commission for Minorities will facilitate the resolution of minority issues. In his remarks, the French ambassador Nicolas Joly agreed to work with Pakistan to preserve and restore religious heritage. He also expressed the readiness of France to assist Pakistan for the betterment of minorities. The meeting also discussed various proposals regarding the promotion of interfaith harmony and peace. The Minister of State for Finance, Bilal Azarkiani, called on the United Arab Emirates President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan in Abu Dhabi. Bilal Azarkiani conveyed the message of goodwill and best wishes from the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif to the President and the people of the United Arab Emirates. He also delivered an invitation from the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif to the UAE President to visit Pakistan. On the occasion, both the sides reaffirmed their commitment to further strengthen brotherly relations between the two countries. The Parliamentary Secretary of Information and Broadcasting, Barrister Danial Chaudhry, says timely decisions and continuity of policies are inevitable for the country's progress. Addressing a seminar in Islamabad today, he said the importance of devolving of authority can be managed in a better way through smaller units. The Sindh Governor Kamran Khan Tisori says Pakistan-China cooperation will play a key role in stabilizing the local economy. He was talking to the Chinese Consul General Zhang Zhengdong in Karachi today. During the meeting, they emphasized on creating more opportunities for Chinese investment in Sindh. The security forces and the law enforcement agencies in a joint intelligence-based operation have killed 10 Indian-sponsored Fitna al-Hindustan terrorists near Quetta. The operation was carried out on reported presence of terrorists in Ghazaband area. During the intense exchange of fire, 2 security personnel were also injured. Weapons and ammunition were recovered from killed terrorists. The security forces and the law enforcement agencies are determined to wipe out the menace of terrorism from the country. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the occupation forces, in their unabated acts of state terrorism, martyred 7 Kashmiris, including a young boy, during the last month. According to the data issued by the research section of the Kashmir Media Service today, 3 of them were martyred in fake encounters and in custody. During the month, the Indian forces arrested at least 351 civilians and political activists. At least 45 more Palestinians were martyred in the latest Israeli attacks on Gaza today. According to Gaza's health ministry, Israel's aggression on Gaza has martyred more than 66,000 Palestinians since October 7, 2023. In the ICC Women's World Cup, the match between Australia and New Zealand is underway in India. The Pakistan women team will play the first match of the tournament against Bangladesh in Colombo, Sri Lanka tomorrow. The match will start at 2:30 p.m. And finally, the weather report. Hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with rain, wind and thunderstorm may occur at isolated places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and southeastern Sindh. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.